Data is the lifeblood for modern digital experience.
We've all heard about the critical importance of data, which is why most organizations are now collecting mountains of it. But simply collecting data is not enough. What's even more important is how you use it to create competitive advantage, enable better patient or customer outcomes, and deliver better experiences. In this episode of Unleashing Transformation, we explore how enterprise leaders are tackling these issues head on and unleashing the promise that data holds along the way.
Data is everywhere. Everybody has so much of data, but the fact that data can actually illuminate and create opportunities for an organization, people know about it, but then how do they get there? The journey is very difficult. That's where analytics platforms and the practice itself is so important, because just collecting and accumulating data is just one piece of it, but then putting it into action, making it alive, is just going to breathe new life into any organization.
By moving to this new technology with real-time data handling and data applications, we were able to acquire new competitive advantages against our competitors. My name is Claudio Cabeza. I am Business Development Director for Premo Group in Spain. Premo Group is a company dedicated to design and manufacture inductive components, magnetics and passive components, especially for automotive market. By adapting these real-time data applications, we were able to compete with them at the same pace and at the same speed, answering our customers and also providing to our supply chain, our suppliers, the data they need to react on time to the changes in the market.
The whole idea in the National Maternity Hospital, the principle of operation is patient-centered care. Through the use of low-code apps, we're getting data across the entire spectrum, which we never had before. Using low-code apps, it's now allowing us to underpin some pretty fundamental decisions around quality, risk and patient safety, because we now have data that potentially we didn't record before.
Data is critical to us being able to visualize how our clients are doing and how our customers are using our systems. And being able to have a software that is easily connected to other systems is paramount to us, because we can straight away get the data that we need without having to dig in, without having to go to SQL to figure out the answer. And that's why an analytics software is good for both parts, for internal data, but also for external, being able to give them the visuals, the data that they need very quickly.
Better data has enabled us to change how we operate. Our market managers can access data in front of the customer to answer their questions in real time. So it's enabled those meetings to be more productive.
There's increasing amount of data that's coming in, not just from your transactional systems, but a business's presence online. So how do you combine and blend these data sets to give you insights that you never knew were possible before? And unless you understand the journey of your customer or even your employee within your organization using data, you're missing out on a big piece. The interconnection of data, analytics, and digital experience, it's something that cannot be separated. Without data, there is no analytics. Without analytics, there is no digitization happening in a business, because it's no longer about transactional system and about productivity. It is about what can these tools help you to do better? And that's where there's so much accumulation of data from these productivity tools that it is going to open up insights that you never knew about your business.
One of the things that we wanted to achieve by building our own apps was building an app which specifically just harvested the data that we were looking for, and then allowed us to specifically report the data in a manner that's most meaningful to our hospital to underpin the delivery of high quality and safe healthcare services in maternity. We have that very focused, almost minimal approach to data collection, data analysis and data reporting to support the right decisions for our patients.
Traditional manufacturing companies were relying on a lot of Excel sheets and data that were processed by operators or human people manually. Okay, this made complex reports and analysis of this data minimum lead times with minimum 1 day or 2 days because of this data handling and this data manipulation. Due to the supply chain problems in the automotive market, we had to speed up this. It was impossible to handle changes in the supply chain from 1 day to another with lead times of 24, 45, 48 hours. We had to do this in a matter of hours or even lower than that.
I think every organization out there has got a lot of data. They know that data is going to give them insights, but I think the biggest challenge has been data strategies. You may collect as much data as you want from different parts of your organization, but it's garbage in and garbage out. If you do not do the right thing with the data, if you do not create the right models for analysis, if you don't have governance around that, and if you then don't make it available for analytics, it is just going to be a failure, because data strategy is important. You have to understand where do you aggregate the data and what do you do with the aggregated data sets. Those who figure out to leverage data are the ones who are winning and who will continue to win. Data to insights, insights to actions. It's all about actionable insights.